Greetings, my many friends. This is Stan Hustad, and I am privileged and I am honored to know that there are over 5,000 of you from all around the world who are taking my classes and courses, and many of you have been doing me a great kindness. You've been asking me questions, you've been making comments, and some of them are comments as how I could do better, and many of you have been very, very kind in your gracious reviews and recommendations, and I'm very grateful for that. So I ask you to continue to finish the courses you're doing, perhaps even start the courses that you said you were going to do, and then you will discover that I've got 3 or 4 new courses coming up which I think will be really helpful and meaningful to you. Well, we're in the last week of 2016, January, and many of us began this year with some new ideas, and already some of us are discovering that we're kind of falling back into the old routines. And we know that if we do that the year ahead of us, the major part of the year ahead of us, which is already 1 month gone, is probably not going to be any better a month than any better a year than we've had before. And we're kind of hoping that good things will happen, and we're maybe praying and thinking and planning, but we do know now, deep inside we know that we have to actually do something different if we want different results. I'm going to really encourage you to go, and I've put it almost on sale, my class called How to Get a Fresh Start in 2016. It's something you should listen to 3 to 5 to 7 times. That's what my mentor told me when he really helped me break through into success in life. He gave me a program that he had put together, and he told me, Stan, I want you to listen to it and read it 7 times. And you know what? He was right. Then it very much became a part of me, and it very much is something, that was many years ago, I still remember most of it. It became who I am as much as what I learned or what I read at that time. And that's what I'm hoping will happen in my classes and courses. That's why I keep them short, so that you can review them, repeat them, and hopefully some of the good stuff will actually become a part of you and help you to change your life and have a better life. So hopefully that'll happen for you. Now, a couple things that I'm going to ask you to think about. Recently I read an article by a woman who was talking about how we need to be very present and very mindful of what we're all about. And it was a wonderful article on what is called mindfulness. In fact, I'm probably going to do a course or class on it. But if you want to find out some of the latest thinking about what success means and happiness and joy means, Google mindfulness or Bing mindfulness or whatever search engine you use, and see what you begin to discover about this discovery as to how to be very present and be very mindful of what's going on. And the woman who did a lot of this work, her name was Ellen Langer, and she simply said this: really, the problem with most of the problems is that they are caused by people who simply aren't paying attention. They aren't really noticing what's going on. And then she had a wonderful term. She said, my life's work. And boy, that caught me. I wrote that down. Now, I've done a lot of things in life, and I've had a number of careers, and some of them very successful, and perhaps some of them not so. But that's an interesting statement. What is my life work? What is your life work? You know, I know you have a job, but I've had lots of jobs. In fact, sometimes I had 4 or 5 jobs at the same time, or I had projects or things going on. I've lived the entrepreneurial life, so I've oftentimes had to follow the money and do what was profitable. What is my life's work? What is your life work? Could I ask you before the end of January to think about that? You're all students, you're all learners, you're all trying to improve yourself. Maybe it would be good to know as you think about it, what is my life's work, which may help you decide some of the decisions you have to make, what other courses and classes you're going to take, what other things that you're going to do to try to improve and reach your goals. What is your life work? Well, I'd like to help you in any way I can. By the way, Coming up very shortly is a major spectacle called the United States, the American Football League. You know that football in America is quite different from football around the world. And we have a huge, big championship spectacle called the Super Bowl. About 150 million people around the world watch it on television around the world. And as a result, hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars is spent on television advertising. And people are looking for the chance to do a 60-second commercial, believing that millions of people will see that commercial and buy the products and services that company offers. I've got a fun new class called, hey, do a great Super Bowl commercial. I'm going to teach you the powerful marketing and media principles about how you can actually learn how to do your own 1 minute, 60-second message that is powerful, effective, and really will help you build your business, perhaps decide what your life's work is, and be able to market and promote yourself so you'll be more successful. So those are some of the things we have coming up. We've got a course on how to do a fresh start, how to start your morning. The way you do your morning determines your destiny. Your day in the morning determines your destiny. And then how you might actually do an incredible marketing message of 1 minute to help people understand who you are, what you do, and the value that you can bring to them. And I guarantee you, if you take that class or course, you're going to discover things about marketing that will shock and surprise you. But once you learn them, it will really empower you. Thank you. Again, I'm so grateful for the fact that you take time to give me the opportunity to be your teacher, and I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity. And I trust that the year will go well for all of us, and that because we learn and teach and learn together, that the year will be a better year, a much better year, a great year for all of us. I wish you all the best and blessings. Keep in touch. Let's keep studying together, learning together, talking to one another, and that's what life is all about, bringing people together for better things.